Last year, my family bought an orange tree to display with during Tet. After Tet, my dad carefully took the tree out to the garden to plant it. He instructed me to take care of the tree, so I became close to it. Looking at the tree trunk, I could guess that the tree was about 6 or 7 years old. The orange tree was planted in the backyard for Tet, so its branches and leaves were neat and tidy. From afar, the tree looked like a round mushroom. It was over 2 meters tall, much taller than me. The trunk of the tree was brown. From the trunk, it branched into 2 main branches that spread up to many branches and leaves. The soft and green-orange branches were delicate. The leaves were thick, about the size of 3 of my fingers, and had a shiny surface. Last year, my dad hired a gardener to take care of the tree, so it bore fruit just in time for Tet. This year, when the tree was planted naturally in the garden, it bloomed later, but the fruit was ripe during the right season. When Tet came, the orange tree budded and bloomed. Each plump and tender bud was small but full of vitality, reaching up to welcome the sunlight. Orange flowers were white and small, dotted on the branches of the tree, and only released their fragrance at night. Gradually, the oranges formed. At first, the orange fruit was just small green dots, like green beans. Later, they grew to be as big as an adult's fist. The orange skin was green, but as they ripened, the surface became smoother and shinier. When the oranges were ripe, the skin gradually turned to a golden orange, and they looked plump and full of water. My mother picked each orange, washed them, and placed them on the ancestral altar to offer incense with the utmost respect. When I tasted them, I found the orange skin was thin, and the flesh was juicy and sweet. The orange juice was sweet and refreshing, with a very distinctive aroma. After each harvest season, my dad pruned the branches and leaves and used lime to paint around the tree to prevent pests and diseases. My dad instructed me that if I took good care of the orange tree, it would give my family even more sweet fruit. I followed my dad's advice and often went to weed and till the soil for the trees in the garden, especially the orange tree. Even though I have only taken care of the orange tree for a year, I have developed an inexplicable closeness to it. I hope the orange tree will grow quickly, become healthy, and bear even more sweet fruit.